going on, everybody? I'm coming at you with another review, and this time I'm taking a look at the Bring Art's Ventus figure. This is one of the newest figures that has come out next to Shion right here. I'm going to be doing another review of her just by herself, but I recently got both of them from Hobby Link Japan. So let's get into the review and take a closer look. So here is the actual figure itself, and I gotta say he is looking really nice. The paint work is amazing. They got a lot of great details going on with parts of the Keyblade armor that he has on the outside of his costume. Great paint work here. Has the gloss finish with some metallic paint there on his boots, and then around the belt here, and the shoulder pad. We have some shading in the pants. Great paint work on the hair. They really nailed the hair on this one. And a lot of people might ask, is it the same as the Roxas figure? And I'm gonna go over that really quick because I have him right here. And for some of you who don't know, these are not the same people. They are and they aren't. It's really hard to explain if you don't know the Kingdom Hearts history of the characters. It will be really hard for me to explain why they aren't the same person, but they look the same. I'm not gonna go into it because it's gonna be too long of an explanation. The head sculpts are not the same. And let me show you up close. So I don't know about you, but I see a difference there. I don't know what the difference is, but I think I like the Ventus head sculpt better. I think it's the eyes. I think Ventus has bigger eyes than Roxas. So besides that, paintwork is really clean. Head sculpt is amazing. Let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So in the box, he comes with 2 sets of hands on these white pieces of plastic that hold them. I think they started doing this a while ago with the accessories. So he has 2 open hands, 2 relaxed open hands, and then 2 hands to hold the Keyblade. And for his Keyblade, he comes with the Wayward Wind from Birth by Sleep. Very nicely painted with metallic finish. Keychain looks okay. They could have made it a chain, but it's okay nonetheless. And to change the hands, all you do is pop out right there. Pop the hand in. Goes in very smooth. And for the Keyblade, you take out the top piece and slide it into his hand like so, and then the Keyblade just connects right here at the top back in so he can hold it correctly. And there you go. And for those of you that don't know, this is how Ventus holds his Keyblade. This is his fighting style. He holds it backwards like that. So it looks really good. It looks clean. Keyblade doesn't flop around in his hand. It's not hard to put on. I really like the way that they're using this mechanism to put the Keyblades on. They had it for the Roxas, they had it for the Shion, and they have it for the Axel. So it looks really clean. Other 2 most important accessories he comes with are 2 more extra heads. I really like these heads. They look really clean, very detailed. This is more of a battle face, and this is a face where he's asleep. Many of you know why he's making this face. There's a specific reason. I'm not gonna explain it, but to change the head, just pop it off like that. They all have their own ball peg on the inside. Very smooth transition. And like I was saying, if you have the Roxas figure, you can use Roxas's heads on Ventus. There is a smiling face and there's a yelling face. So if you want to use a yelling face on Ventus using Roxas's head sculpt, you very well can. It's a lot of playability there, and I like that. So here he is with this head sculpt. His teeth are showing. Here he is with the sleeping face. And just for fun, here is a smiling face from Roxas. One more thing I like to talk about is his hair. The hair looks beautifully sculpted all around. The details are just great on this. And like all standard Bring Arts figures, he comes with a stand that I'm not going to take out. You've seen this many times. So now that we got all the accessories out of the way, I want to show you really quick the articulation. I think this is one of the most posable Bring Arts figures compared to the Sora in this line. The head looks all the way down, all the way up. A lot of range of motion there, side to side. This is a separate piece. The neck is a separate piece, so it can move around. Arms go all the way out on this side, but unfortunately the shoulder pad here doesn't let you bring the arm up all the way, but you can swivel it up and move it. He has double jointed arms here. He has a wrist swivel, moves all the way around. He has torso movement. His outfit does kind of get in the way, but it's still a nice range of motion. And the reason why I was saying that he's the most posable because his legs can pose really good. All the way out, you can do the splits, run forward, backward. If you play the game, you know that Ventus is a really agile character. So the legs can move really nicely. He does have a single jointed knee, but you can get some good articulation out of that. And I understand why they went this way, just because of the design of the pants. It's a little bulky, so they had to use a single joint. And for the feet, really nicely done, ball joint. You can swivel it around. And this piece moves, so it doesn't hinder the movement. And he does have a toe hinge there. And really quick, for a quick size comparison, here he is next to some other figures of the line. I think the scale fits because Riku is a taller individual. Also, Axel is pretty tall. Ventus and Roxas, of course, they have the same type of height compared to each other. I just didn't include him. They're the exact same height. He's pretty much the same height as Sora too, and then Kairi's shorter than the rest. So I think that they're doing really good with the scale compared to the other figures. My final thoughts on this figure: I think Bring Arts did a great job. They nailed the look of the character. He looks exactly how like he does in the game. The hair sculpts are perfect. The head sculpts look exactly like the character, and I like the playability with Roxas. If you have him, you can use his heads too. So you basically have like 5 expressions for Roxas and Ventus combined. If you wanted to use some of Ventus's faces on Roxas, you could. And I really like how they did his outfit. I think if they did a regular version of Roxas, they would nail it perfectly, because in Ventus's uniform, you can kind of see parts of Roxas's clothes in there, especially with the collar and the pants. So I think that they nailed it. If you're a fan of Ventus or Kingdom Hearts altogether, I recommend that you buy this figure. And yeah, that's going to be it for my review. Stay tuned for some pictures at the end of the video. And catch my review of Xion coming soon.